I suppose 10 minutes in, I probably should say something. Maybe do an intro. It's probably appropriate. This is figuring it out. My name is Enforcer. My handle on the internet anyway. And I think we're all trying to figure it out. Today, I'm doing some wood carving on what is going to be a tobacco pipe. I have never done any kind of wood carving on briar, but it has gone from a block that sort of looked like this into where I'm at now. These were blocks I got that were sort of rejects, ones that they weren't going to be able to use, and I figured I probably could make something out of it. So I got them for cheaper than normal and decided I wanted to give it a go with a set of carving tools and knives. And I've had a little bit of practice in my youth with carving. Nothing too elaborate or held to many tolerances, but just enough to get my feet wet. So today, this is what we are figuring out, or at least what I am figuring out. All of my knives and woodworking tools that I have here, wood carving tools I should say, all came from my mother. She gave me a roll of a bunch of tools that she's amassed over the past 20 years. I showed an interest in wanting to do something, and she gave them to me. So that's a wonderful thing to have. People that are willing to help you pursue something. Even if it costs them something on their end. Typically, mass-produced tobacco pipes are done on a metal lathe, from what I gather. Occasionally they're done freehand. I don't know if they mean freehand like this, or if they mean just no actual template, but still uses similar tools and such, like a metal lathe. I don't know. didn't really get that far into it. I like to smoke my pipe, my tobacco, and I like a little bit of carving, and I thought it might be a nice thing to start doing. Maybe I could put the two together and make it fun. Now I've gone and incorporated a third piece of the equation here with YouTube. I'm hopeful that this channel will have a broad enough topics that we'd be able to cover many things, not just your wood carving, not just anything specific like that. Mostly just things that I'd like to talk about, flesh out, maybe hear other people's opinions on. I've gotten to the point where there's probably to the point where my YouTube algorithm is not giving me the things that I typically want to watch. I feel like I need to do like a reset. I know I can do that, but I just haven't done it yet. I just want to sort of hit the reset with everything, because I feel like I'm not getting anything out of it anymore. Not really. Nothing educational, nothing philosophical, nothing too interesting. There's a lot of doom and gloom, a lot of political stuff, a lot of stuff I don't really want to care about right now. It's not to say I don't want to be informed, not to say I don't want to know more, but right now I kind of just want to start over. So that's what I'm kind of doing here. I had started carving this, boy, I think it was more than a year ago, and I had made some really good progress. Probably, I don't know, over the course of maybe a week or two, maybe a month, made some really good progress. About to where you can see here. And I put it down and kind of forgot about it. Always sort of bugged me that I never actually finished it. But here I am. Decided this is how I want to finish this. I'm going to share it with the world. All 5 of you. That's okay. Tell you the truth, I needed a hobby. I needed something that wasn't terribly expensive to do, but that I could find enjoyment in. And most of the things that I was interested in, well, I have many interests, but most of the things that I see that would be fun to try are very expensive usually. And I do not have an exorbitant amount of money to throw at new toys or adventures or whatever you want to call them. It's not generating income, so it's not worth doing. Especially if it takes away so much. I mean, golfing probably is doable, but I'm not really a big golfer. I like to go hit things, driving and whatever, but I don't really have good ground game on the green and stuff. I know it takes a lot of practice. Forgive me if I keep moving the angle of what you're looking at. This isn't exactly supposed to be a visual experience, but I'm sure there's not much to see here. Just taking material off. At some point, after I get 50 followers apparently, or 50 subscribers, I'll try to do live streams, and that will be easier to have a conversation with people with, and it'll sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because I'll be able to stream and save the video at the same time. And we'll figure stuff out together. I don't know what, but I'll keep finding little projects, or I'll keep carving, or whatever. We'll figure it out. Good news is, if I screw this up, probably only cost me, I don't know, $4 or $5, maybe less. I don't even remember what I bought the thing for. It came in a pack of 3. I already have a template for the other 2. As you can see, that's what this one's supposed to look like. It's sort of getting there. I'm not positive about the taper right here, as you can see. I know there's going to be a hole through there, meets at the bottom, but I don't know if the taper is any good or not, or if I'm allowed to do that. I haven't looked at many pipes to see if that's legal. mean, I can do whatever I want, I suppose, but I don't have a pipe like that, so. These are the other templates that I have for the other blocks of wood that I have. Get that out of the way a little bit. So this one's going to be sort of like a little keg. Not square, but like full circle, I think. I think that's what I decided. And that one's going to kind of be like a cauldron. I don't recall what the shape is, but I think there is a shape that's sort of like that. Maybe a bulldog is what it's called. I don't know, I might have to rethink that one, but this one I definitely was just going to do a straight, like a bent, I don't know, sort of like a, I don't know, just a cylinder, but anyway. Move that out of there. Would be nice to be able to have more of a conversation, maybe answer questions, but not sure how post-production's gonna go with this, but we shall see. Don't think it would be advantageous for me to full send 28 minutes into the void without having looked it over at least a little bit, because I probably have had my hands in the wrong location. I've probably talked too loud. I've probably got too much ambient noise. I've probably got too much light saturating everything, but it helps me see, so can't complain too much. But this will be a first introduction. Like I said, the kind of the whole reason for this is a hobby. The YouTube thing, the wood carving thing, finding little things for me to do. And I think it also is sort of like an outlet to be able to maybe express myself, if that's how I want to put it. I don't know exactly, but an outlet, we'll say. I suppose I haven't made a lot of progress. That ugly spot right there has gotten worse. See that? See that ugly spot right there? Yeah, that goes in pretty deep right there. I don't think it'll totally negatively affect the pipe integrity as far as usability, but it is going to be a little ugly. So I probably should figure out how to fill that in. I probably can take some of these shavings or whatever and make it into a dust, and then figure out what kind of glue or something I can stick in there. I don't know. I suppose we'll see. I'm sure all the pipe maker people are probably gonna scream tell me I can't put something adhesive on the outside. Maybe, I don't know. It does get hot, but it's not on the inside, so I don't think it'll, seep in or anything like that. I suppose it could cause it to fail, but I don't know. I'm sure somebody will let me know. I doubt anybody will have gotten through 30 minutes of me rambling and hacking at this lump of wood. But if you have, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not monetized yet. I don't have sponsors. This is my first video, and I'm just having fun. So feel free to leave any comments, or if you have any questions you want me to put into the next video, I will do my best to answer them. Alright, well, thanks for listening.